So the next thing which is coming is SNAP, which is going to be given by around 120,000 people, and it has got tremendous colleges. If you see SIBM, so many IIMs do not get investment banking, but SIBM gets investment banking. Then Symbiosis Center for Management SMHRD will get you as good a job as anyone else. If you get investment banking in CAT, fine enough, but otherwise, best of the colleges, best of the companies come for SMHRD because they feel the people are very presentable and they can perform very, very well. Okay. If you like computer, SICSR, then if you love basically creativity, communication, marketing, in communication, I think after MICA, the next institute which we suggest is SINC. I hope there is no problem in regard to these colleges. After that, somehow people forget about this college, SIIB. SIIB, so many people have gone there. Once they have the SIMB tag, I can assure you after 5 years, it does not matter from which SIMB you are. SIB is as good as SMHRD. SIBM will maybe get you, the investment banking which SIB cannot. But so many foreign companies come to SIB for foreign trade. And definitely, it is not that only foreign trade, but after IFT, this is the next best bet. Okay. Then telecom management. There are still so many jobs in telecom. And the core competence, the HCL takes so many things there. So if you are from HCL to, you can really get good job. Then SCIT is for hardcore computer engineers, they can do it. Then SIOM, it is in Nasik. Earlier it was SMHRD part. Now, not many operations. And frankly, from SMHRD, SIBM, SIOM, everyone gets the same job. However, now we come to the next year. For all the bio people, Symbiosis Institute of Health Sciences, Symbiosis Institute of Bangalore is a very good bet for the people who like to take risks. And the people who are from normal background, they're not engineers, they can really get SIBM Bangalore. Then SIMC, the same thing. Then Symbiosis School of Banking and Finance is Pune. Then you also have, for bio people, agri-business of SIIB. Then you also have hospital management at SI, So all this is great. Okay? And when all this is great, I do not understand why people do not give this. And frankly, the toppers who already work experience in top colleges, top companies, they don't give SIMB. So the people who have got 1 or 2 work experience in software companies like Infosys, Wipro, for them it is a very, very good bet. Okay. What about International Management of SMHRD, Ritesh? It's a very good course. You don't have to be bothered about this. Okay. Infrastructure management will be a little cliche, and I like to put across, unless until you are an engineer, mechanical or civil or chemical, please don't go for it. Okay. After that, we come to this exam is a total different ticket. Rohan, infra mech or for a civil engineer, I think it is very, very good course. Okay, Rohan? Bhavak Kalidhar, you have talked about SIMS. I can again assure you, SIMS was handled by Mr. Bala, now who's handled BIMM, and he took to great heights. From SIMS, you get as good a placement as SIIB, or you get this thing. Only the top jobs do not come, which is of 15-20 lakh, but 7 to 8 lakh jobs, you can definitely get it. Then Gagan Singh, which college for engineers? SIIB gives exclusive marks for engineers, so you can go there. Then SIOM gives exclusive marks for engineers. Okay. How good is SIBM Bangalore, Sandeep? It is okay. And in fact, it's worth after 2-3 years, you will be definitely be there. After SIBM, Pune, Utsav Datta, what should be the other three in the top 5? I will definitely go for SIIB, I'll go for SIOM, I'll go for SITM. Yes. Varun Maheshwari has asked, how's SIBM versus Great Lake versus Top Me? SIBM will rank supreme. Okay. So the 5 colleges which I'm going to write you for the top ones will be like this. First one will be SIBM, Pune, SCMHRD. Then I'm going for SIOM, SIB, SITM. Nikhil, SIBM is as good as I am for me. Same way, Vishal. SCIT, I will say, is little weaker. But you are from BSc IT work experience, yes, it will be a good choice for you. For marketing, all these colleges are very, very good. Placement at SIOM is as like as SCMHRD, except that some jobs are little better. Ankita, if you are from production engineering, you should be going for SIOM. Okay, then you should be go. Between SCMHRD and SIDNAM, if you've got money problem, SIDNAM, otherwise you should go for SIBM. Ankit, SIMS Pune is pretty good. If you're from defense background, you will get very good, is very good, and you can really be placed very well. In fact, it's a common pool. 5-6 companies they take from all the campus. You get the similar job. Ritu, I think you should send as many SIMB fills, as many SIMB. That is much better, because the fundamental is that wherever you get it, it's a decent choice to go. It's 1,000 rupees per college, and therefore it should go. Bharat, which one is better, sir? Please, firstly, you fill all the forms. At least, please, 5-6 forms you should fill. When you will get through, then discuss with us. SIBM Bangalore is still not there. Shivesh, once you go there, but you can get 7.5 package. The top 5 Ankit Chakravarti I have written there. Abhinandan, once you get through SIBM, SCMHRD, then you ask me this question. Right now you fill both. Yes, I will suggest SIB with 3.5 year experience, because it is going to elevate you to a little higher level. Vaibhav, again, for all the people, first of all, you fill minimum 5-6. Besides this, 1 or 2 separate. And then when you get through all of them, then I will talk to you. Okay, this clear to everyone? Okay. Now I like to talk about the paper. Average package in SIM is 7.5. Rubania, humanities, any of SIMB will do. SIMC will do, SCMHRD will do, everything will be doing. SCIT, Vishal Jetwani, or SICSR, both will be good. Okay. Now you talk about test pattern of SNAP 2011. You have seen, level of difficulty is always easy. Easy to medium. Okay. General knowledge is one thing which was very big issue in in Snap 2011. That's why the scores were very, very less. If somebody could get about 20, he was very, very good. General English is pretty decent, lot of usage. If you are a novel reader, again. So this I put as difficult. GK, this is an medium. This is easy. Only person who uses oral, he can do very, very here. And if I tell you, like, from 80 to 120 people scored, and 110 plus, you secured call from all the 5 which I told you. Okay? Shashwat, if you have to get into consulting, only SIBM will be there. Rest all, and then consulting only comes in IIMs, that also in very few IIMs. Please. Yeah, Sean John, weightage of Snap score. This I like to take the slide and talk about. This year, my dear friends, just concentrate. This year, what has happened? This year, what has happened? Written 40%. Individual college, 20%. Group, 20%. Interview, 20%. So these are the weightages. For written, it will be weighed down to 40%. Individual colleges like SMHRD gives weightage to lot many 10, 12 marks. They give also extra marks to girls. SIB gives extra marks to engineers. SIBM gives marks to work experience. Okay. Then group exercise is wonderful thing because a manager has to work in team. So therefore that has got 20% and interview is also 20%. So your written plays a very, very big role. So my dear friends, I'll only have to say this, that you should concentrate on the written. Vishal Jetnani, this is not group discussion. This group exercise. Group exercise also has written analysis. Okay. Okay, it is written ability, so all that will come. The individual colleges have different criteria. So Devaditya, SC majority gives a lot of weightage. Shivakumar, you must fill SIB, you must fill SIBM. Ritu, once you get through the call, please, they will be giving the result in January 15th, around 15th January and 15th February, the process will start. Okay. So 9th, the SNAP results comes, and by 15th January, all colleges give the results. Okay. Okay. Next we come to test pattern SNAP 2012. Now, this year, if you see, analytical became little more difficult. So this I'll put it as medium. But GK, lot of current, so it became easier. English was again easier. And this was very easy. So that means they are more going for the person who has got good GK, person who's got good English, a person who has got good logical capability. Okay. So therefore, it becomes very, very simple that this year the marks increased. At 120, 125, you started getting the call. Okay. Now, if you talk about individual colleges and other thing, the percentile thing was there. I'll tell you, 135 marks, you got 99 point something percentile. 115, you got 99 percentile. 110, you got 98 percentile. Understood the point? So these were the things. And after that, basically, if I talk about colleges, okay, if I talk about colleges, then what happens? That SIBM and all these 97 percentile, they will finish the giving calls. So you got to have around 110 plus. Roughly around 80 plus you had marks, you had called from one of the lower colleges of SNAP. Okay. Then further I like to talk about this percentile thing is, like a topper was getting 135 and so many people were getting, above 115, 116. So the people could manage it. And the cutoff for SIOM, somebody has asked, it was around 100 marks. But for OBC, SC, ST, they were much, much lower. In fact, for 40 percentile, 50 percentile, as the colleges are little, Pratik, cutoff for SIBM Pune will be around 110. Okay. Then sectional cutoffs are always there. But the fact is, what is it? We can never get it. So the fact is, you got to be understanding the issue is simple, that you have to score in each section. If you not score in each section, probably you cannot reach this kind of schools. Ritu, why are you bothered about how many seats? You can see them there. This will be around 120. And reservation seats are, yes, they are available, and their cutoff is very, very less. Sean John, there is not any sectional cutoff because without, you will score 4-5 marks in at least something, and then that is also the cutoff. So you should not be bothered about cutoff. You have to score in each section, then only you can get the call. Otherwise, you think, how are you going to score so many high marks? OBC reservation, yes. Okay. OBC is something which we have not seen there, but the fact is SC, ST and other thing is there. Okay? Now I talk about individual sections further I come. Colleges, again, I'll be going in the later part. SNAP 2011. You'll see. Analytical reasoning 5. They were all very, very simple questions. It was all about. It was very, very simple, very simple. This has got double weightage, double marks. So this section should be done in the beginning. You cannot afford to miss anything. Blood relation, must do. Number letter series, if you strike it, does not matter. Coding, decoding, no T, but it comes. Visual reasoning, no. Logical consistency, must. Okay. Cubes, must read cubes. Logical, critical reasoning, okay. Much easier than CAT. Direction, must do it. Input, output can come, but it came computer operation. So if you talk about this paper, if you have to talk about this paper, I am sure like any good student can do 28 out of 30 correct. And the topper did 30 out of 30 correct. So if a good student can approach 28, so will get 56 marks, which is huge. But minimum 24 correct you got to have. Without 24 correct, I don't think so you can reach a very good college, unless until you belong to the category. And reservation, if you avail, even then it's very fine. My students who have fought from the reservation and who could communicate well have done very well from symbiosis. Okay. Cutoffs and other thing, I'll come again to the same thing. Ajay, any okay. Fee relaxation, I do not know of this, okay. Then we come to GK. Everybody has been asking me what to do for GK. Now I'll tell you, economy, it will be 7 plus 7. Current, fundamental plus current. Business awareness, it's primarily current. Sports, currents. Art and culture, static. Books and author, static. Miscellaneous is also static. So 50% static, 50% current. So the fact is, if you do current, you cannot do static. There's a lot of science and other thing in miscellaneous. Okay. So for the GK, by the logic of this, you can see, and then you will analyze that if you do current GK, whatever Carol Launcher gives you, they've got a tremendous module. And if you will see the old papers, you will get an idea. If you have been having India Today, you have been watching news on TV, many questions you can do it just like that. There's no problems. Okay? So I'm sure that I've explained you what comes in GK. Same thing I'll repeat. Now, here it's a problem. Grammar plus word usage. The words are simple. Like if I talk about 2011, you will analyze this. The words are like discuss. Okay, how do you use it? And, refer to, independent, deter, grievances, ombudsman. So all these words were very, very simple and anybody could have got it. And vocab based, lot of vocab. So that means a person who knows English and who has been doing it since early beginning, he can do it very easily. Understood the point? Para completion may be difficult. So here I'll say, grammar word use is 6. Here I'll say 12. Spellings, para completion 1. Reading comprehension is very small. Punctuation, FIB easy. Para jumble, okay. So fact is 30 marks one can score. Okay. In current section, 1 year data, Nimisha is more than 7. Pratik, FIJ, 2011, it was not there. Okay. Next we come to, now, if I talk about maths and DI, number system, easy. Frankly, I finished this section in 20 minutes. I had 132 marks. I finished this section in 20 minutes. Arithmetic, mainly TSD and time and work. And all oral. I hardly use pen. Algebra, very easy. Geometry, yes, you use pen. Rest, oral. All DI was oral. Oral DI. You could calculate orally. And frankly, and for these things, even it is easier than math. This is easier than math. Math is more difficult than snap maths. So all the people who are afraid of maths, don't forget about it. This is the easiest maths you are going to have. And if you are going to have the easiest maths, I'm sure that you are all going to score very, very well. PNC, one question, two questions. Yeah, that's it, Shiva Kumar. Rahul Jain, your questions about English, you will have to do the grammar, Renan Martin and Carol Launches material. You can get it, but the fact is, PhD, what is modern math? Is Venn diagram and PNC. PhD, time, speed, distance. Rohan? Nivisha, I'll show the GK slide of 2012 and you will get the idea. Is DI like cat? I just said that everything I did oral. Yeah, profit loss CISI does come. Now we come to, it is 2012. You see, Snap 2012. Now, same easy paper. Okay. Analytical reasoning, I have the paper with me here. Again, analytical reasoning was very, very simple. Okay. And if I have to talk about analytical reasoning, there was simple sitting, arrangement, and okay. And sitting arrangement circular, which was done in 2.5 minutes. Okay. And family. Blood relation was very, very simple. Number letter series, okay. They were not that simple. Okay. Coding, decoding, simple. Visual reasoning, no. Logical reasoning, critical reasoning, obviously less. Cubes, again, please study cubes. If you have not, please, direction 0. Input, output 3 came. They take time. Venn diagram 4. So modern maths, okay. So that's therefore you have to see. And others is just simple, any kind of thing, some diagrams are there and you can do it. In number series, this time the diagram series was there. So therefore you have to see. Okay. Calendar has not come, but it can come. This is no true and lies. Okay. Nikhil, you will have to become good in vocab. A cube is there, one mole, it is cut into so many smaller cubes, the number of colored size, those kind of question. Then next we come to GK. Again, economy. See, it is fundamental. Business awareness, current. Sports, current. Awards, 1. Okay. And awards is 1. Art and culture is static. Books and authors static. And miscellaneous was again more of static. So the fact is it was 25 static, 15 current. And it was more of science and other things. So science, history. So the fact is here we could score. That's why the score went to 18 this year. Somebody has asked me 2009-10. That time the GK used to be very difficult. For that time current you will not be knowing. So how can you score there? Okay. Up to which month? You will have to study till October or November. You will have to study till November also. Because in November magazine, the details of, okay, Gyandhara is very good. Okay. Again, you will see grammar word usage is 10. Vocab is okay. So now, my dear friend, you will understand 21 one question is basically from your reading habits. Spellings again belongs to that. Para completion, reading comprehension, very small. They were like CMAT level. Punctuation, FIB 9. So frankly, it only took 20 minutes to finish this. Okay? And para jumble 3, it will take time. So if you see that most of the thing, it is vocab based. So therefore, you can finish the paper very, very easily. And that is why somebody says, should we bother about cutoff? Because you will have to do the whole paper. Okay. Then we come to, again, arithmetic again. 10 to 12 will be TSD plus time and work. Algebra, yes, was there. But the fact is, again, all oral questions. 30 questions will be oral, 10 pen. And a good student can score 38. So, 38 questions is quite a lot of things. If you can score 38 here, I'm sure that you are going to get a very easy call in this. And you will not be facing any problem of any sort. I hope everybody is clear with me. And the issue is that people forget. They like to take about, go for the cat, go get down to pen. It is a speed test, and your approach has to change. And if your approach changes, fine enough. Okay. So my overall paper rating is speed test with accuracy. If you do oral questions, very good. Now I talk about first section. First section should be reasoning because of double weightage. Get a score of 50. Second, you should do maths. Get a score of 30 for the 25 questions. Third, you do GK, 15 to 20 questions. Fourth, you do English, and you do around 30 questions. That's all. If you are able to do this, your call is there. Okay? Okay. From Kundan, cubes cannot be taught in 7 to 10 minutes. Now I'm coming to question. Abin Thomas, overall score of 105 is decent. After top 3-4 colleges, you can get the call from most of the colleges. Yes, there's always negative marking, Vivek Dikshit. Deepak, yeah, Mudit, I'm done with instructions. Cutoff for SCMHRD was around 115 to 120 marks. Okay. Yeah, Sivesh, I'll just tell you about timing. If you go through my slides first, you will get to know about the timing. Here you will see the timing. Number of times, possible time is 40 minutes for 2012. GK 15, General English 30, Maths 35. That's all. And it's total 120 minutes is there. Okay. Anurag, after BTech Computer Science, SI will be a good pickup. Definitely. And your BTech from which college? SIB, even ITNs join. Shiva Kumar, we are serious on negatives in CAT, but here we can take logical risks. Anurag, if you are from MET, you must go there. SIB will change your life. It does not matter if you score low in GK, but overall score is good, you will get the call. Soumya, you should start reading GK from 1 year. Then SITM or SIMC? SIMC only if you're creative. From Ritesh, yes, 110, 150 fetch, all calls. From where cube should be read? Okay, we'll ask Carol Launcher to make a chapter on cube. We'll teach you. Kundan Kumar, you got 2 years of work experience with Wipro. Your salary must be around 5. And here your salary will be 7.5 to 8. And then further growth. You must take it. SIBM versus Narsimonji, I go for SIBM. Rajesh, if your career, if you like communication, yes, it will boost. Otherwise, no. Yes, Navnath Babar, fee relaxation, I do not know about. Anybody from agri-business or bio background and girls can go for agri-business. They will get decent job. There is no bifurcation. You are eligible for the same kind of job. Vinayak Sangal, you should go for SIB. I will go for IFT Delhi for Mumbai candidate, Nishant for SIBM. Okay. GK Economy must read websites. It's simple. You just focus through our archives and you will get it. Gyandhara is good enough. Anurag, yes, RS Agrawal will help you. Narsimonji, if Parag Shukla, if you scored 5788 in everything, you will get clear the cutoff. No, Nimisha, no previous paper will, because the question will not be repeated. Only thing, you will get to know what all subject you need to study. Vinayak, I have already talked about, you should go for current and you should see our Gyandhara. Okay. SIM you will get around 90. SIM you are getting again, like around 80 percentiles, around 90-100% pay, you will be getting a call. SIMS or SIBM Bangalore, SIMS any day. Is it a disaster, Nishikta? No, you can always do better. Deepak, because so many bankers, ICICI, they will not take you the high jobs. But if you're a good-looking guy, you can take banking. Salary at Assam, I've already explained, it's a common pool, so you can get around 7.5 to 8. Whether Bhiman, profit loss and SICI, they come, but they come lesser. More is TSD, ratio, and time and work. Gaurav, I've already explained, you should go for our economy in our Gyandhara day-to-day, and you will get it. SITM is a very good, I'm saying again a suggestion to all the people, what they should be doing is, they should fill at least 7-8 colleges. If you're going to fill 7-8 colleges, then what is going to happen? uh, someplace you're going to get through. So please, again, I'm telling you, last day for SNAP colleges. Through SNAP, you can apply, but colleges you need to apply before. The last date is 14 December, November. So please start applying for the same. Okay? And once you will apply from the same, so everything will be there. So 14 December, you please apply, and you should apply for 7-8 colleges. Written analysis test was always there for last 3 years. It's just that this time they are going to have a common pool. Earlier, for each college separately you had to go for. This year, only at one place you will go, and after that you will be presented to the college. I'll go for Nikmar Pune rather than SMHRD Infra. SMHRD Infra is chasing Nikmar. IMT Nagpur SIOM with, I'll go for SIOM with 2 years of experience. After top 5, then SCIT, whichever your field is, SIB, Agri, infra management, hospital management, all these come after top 5. I'll put up the top 5 page. SIMS will be any day better than BIMTech IMT. SIM is only for engineers. Essay, they can ask you to write, they can ask you to present your case. Abhay, SMHRD is not only for HR, it provides everything. Goa Institute of Management is a decent college and you can definitely apply there. Deepak Bhatia, NIBM is old standard. SSBF has been created to see the success of NIBM. So I'll still prefer NIBM over SSBF. If you are infra, I think Nikmar is superior to SIMBI. SIB or GIM, I'll go for SIB. Somebody has asked me to show the colleges. Some colleges I've given. SIBM, SMHRD, Computer Study, SACSR, SIMC. Obviously, SMHRD is much better than SSBF. If you go from defense background, 80-85, you can get a call from SIMS. So I've talked about SIMS, Bhavik. It's only for defense oriented. Very few people are there from defense background. Most of the schools of SIMBI will be better than 4B school. Do we have to pay separately? Yes, you have to pay separately. Nikmar Adit Mishra is better than SIMBI Infra. Around up to, every time I marks, I'm talking about from 2011, 2012. So something around 110 is needed for SIBM and SMHRD. Saurabh, you will get call from all the colleges, and frankly, you should apply to all top 5. It seems better than 4 and if you are from defense background, Bhavik, I'll go for SIMS rather than 4 and BIMTech. Yes, Suryansh, you must apply. You must apply for more. 3 choices. So I'll go for SITM, SIB, SIOM, and SITM. I rate SIBM as a very top college. It has got lovely alumni network. Any place you say I'm from SIBM, people are going to respect you. Rajesh, Liba, and Tapmi, Simbi is any day better. Gagan Singh, I will just tell you, these are the top 5 colleges for you. Navneet, out of that, you just remove SITM, all the other 3 are top of 3. IMT Nagpur Rahul is much lesser than SCMHRD. LR quantitative verbal ability GK, is it a good pair? Yes, it's a very good Anurag. You can apply to more colleges. Adit, you should apply to more colleges. I think I have handled most of the questions. I will go for SIMBM Bangalore or MT Nagpur. It's a very difficult choice. Both are nearly same. IFT compendium is too vast. It's much better than FMS BHU is okay. It's very ROI is very good. It's very cheap. Narsingh Monji Bangalore will come 4 ranks lower than SIB, SMS, Mithadi. Every time Gaurav, I've told you, it's only around 8-9 questions. So 8-9 question is DI. IBS is good, but Simbi is better. Navnath, Babar, I've told you once there were 2 questions, second time there were 4 questions from modern maths. Symbiosis will be better than most of the CMAT colleges. Please apply for as many colleges. Okay. Frankly, Nishant, it will be very difficult. New AMS or SIBM, PE or SMHRD. The average placement of SIBM is any day better than new AMS. But the fact is, later after 10 years, maybe new AMS pick up. So that is the only thing. But initial salary will be from SIBM will be higher than new AMS. There are already so many papers. Anurag, SIS Math Snap is similar to level 1. Abhin Thomas, I've just given you the 5 top colleges in the same rank. You can say, no, the Deepak Bhatia or other companies also come in SITM, but mainly telecom companies come. If you are interested in entrepreneur, you should go to, then you can do it from any other place. Even SP Jan, you can go for an entrepreneurship program. Yes, Ritvik Jha, if you get to SIBM Pune, you can get through consulting. Vaibhav Dhiman, try for SIOM. That will get you the job which you are looking for. For economic terms, go for the Kerala launches material and you will get it. Uh, Ankit, you will have to increase your reasoning score. Okay. Reasoning can be improved very quickly, and I'm sure that you can get through SIMS. Information system, SICR, SCIT, both are very, very good. Velenka, Liba, FMR, BM, they're all decent. Okay. Again, I'm just showing the slides. List of colleges you can see. Then I'll wind it up. List of colleges is this. Then test pattern is the same. 30 marks of analytical logical reasoning, which is of double weightage. So 30 question, out of which 24 can be correctly attempted. So possible score can be 48. GK, 15 to 20 is more than sufficient. General English, out of 40, 20, 25. And DI another thing. And maths, 30 plus can always be done. You will have to do Parag Shukla extremely well in interview. Then you will get a good call. Then I've talked about here percentiles. Snap 2012 the same. So basically you will have to get around 110 plus for all the top 5 colleges. Rest all from 90 to 110 you can get it. And for the lower colleges, very lower colleges, 60, 70 marks also you can get the call. So please fill more colleges. That is the fundamental. You will see it is self-explanatory, the kind of questions where they are coming. GK you will see is economy every time it is coming. So you got to be reading. So economy and business awareness, 50% is that, 50% is miscellaneous. So this is all about your static GK. So 50% static, 50% current. SITM, SSBF, you will get around 80 plus pay, you will get the call. The second year again you will see, the English you will see is not to be do with the word usage. So if you read, probably you can manage everything. If you don't read, you will be in a problem. Okay. The same thing, maths is the easiest part. In fact, it is easier than the math paper. And if you can do well in math, you can do well in Snap. 2012 remains the same, hardly any difference. It's a similar kind of paper, except that GK, it was more current. It was more static, science and history and other thing. So people could do much better. Okay, General English, again, the stress was on the vocab part. So if you have been reading novels, probably you can do this paper pretty well. There's hardly any issue in this paper. Okay. Most weighted section within, I've told you about the reasoning, double mark. SCIT, SIBM, agree, 80, 85 marks. Please, SCIT, SICSR, SSBF, hospitality management, all these you can go for 80, 85 marks. Sectional cutoffs are so low that you are going to clear if you attempt all the section. Don't leave any section. Okay, maths is the easiest part, which oral, all questions are oral except, you don't have to leave the pattern of CAT and, CMAT where you have to write. Here you can do all the sums orally. Overall, it's a speed test with accuracy. Things to keep in mind: reasoning you firstly attempt, second you attempt maths, third you attempt GK, fourth you do English. And you are going to score sure shot marks. Okay, I think I'm done. I have answered all the questions. So thank you very, very much. And again, we'll be back on 5th. I'll be back on 5th. Okay. Bye-bye. Thank you. No assumption-based question. TSD and time and work, you will do it, you will get 15 plus. NEET is the best college for operation management. Ankita, FIB is fill in the blank.